What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another Albion video. Today we have something very cool and hopefully very entertaining, and that is I got to myself a little bit of gold. Now with this gold that I have around 12,000, I'm going to be deciding on buying some skins, some mount skins, because I actually have no mount skins or no purchasable mount skins in this account. So if you look at the appearance here, you can see that all of the skins you're supposed to buy with gold, I actually don't have. So what I did is I bought just a little bit of gold, and then I also transferred most of my silver into gold so I can buy some of these skins, or I might change my mind, or what I could do is come here and maybe try buying expensive skins or expensive mounts. So I have 12,000 silver, sorry, 12,000 gold, and that's gonna get me, if I actually put it here, it's gonna give me around 43 million silver. So with that 43 million silver, I can either buy the skins off the appearance market or buy some mounts off the Carrion market. So the first thing I'm gonna do is check the Carrion market and see if there's any mounts that I may want to buy. Now I'm gonna go to rare mounts and go by price. Now some of them, of course, are pretty much ridiculous. And all these mounts are probably way overpriced. So once we start moving down into our budget area, which starts around, let's see, 40, around here, we can start buying some cool mounts. So we could buy the Morgana Nightmare. We could also buy some mammoths. I have not gotten a mammoth in an account for a long time. Especially in this account, I actually haven't had a mammoth, and that could help me a little bit if I want to start doing something like crafting or moving around in Carrion trying to trade stuff. But it does look like some of these are overpriced. I do have the Battle Eagle on me right now, and that does sell for quite some. If you see some orders, where you can see that people are probably buying around 33 million for this Battle Eagle. But I'm going to keep it because I like the mount. If we start moving on down, maybe a little bit more cheaper, we got the Silver Battle Eagle, which is just like the less version, the lower version of the Crystal Battle Eagle. Now we could get a Husky. Huskies, I think they're one of my favorite mounts. They're pretty cool to have a Husky moving around. And if we move down, I don't like the Dire Boars. The Rams are okay. I did have a Grizzly Bear on this account, but frankly I did lose it to some gankers. But you know what I'm going to do? First is I'm going to just buy a normal horse, because I want to buy the most expensive horse in the skin market. So let's buy a tier, let's just say tier 5. Why not? Let's just buy a tier 5 horse, and we're going to buy a tier 5 ox, so transport ox. And with this, I'm going to go, first of all, I'm going to leave this little area here because there's a lot of sounds. But I'm going to go outside, probably going to go to my island, and I'm going to try buying the most expensive skins for those two animals. So the most expensive horse skin, and then the most expensive transport ox skin. And then with the leftover silver or gold, we'll see if you can buy an expensive mount. So let's first put on the horse, and I might or might not buy one or two skins. We'll actually have to see. So let's go to the appearance, and let's go here. So we could buy, of course, the Nightmare horse, the Nightshade horse, which is a very, very cool skin. It costs around 4,000 silver. Sorry, gold. I keep saying silver. I don't know why. But this is the most expensive skin, the skin that you can buy for a horse. Pretty much for anything, actually. It's the most expensive skin you can buy in Albion Online. 4,000 gold. And that equals, if we want to do a translation into silver, around 14 million silver. The next most expensive skin would be the Royal Ox, which is at 3,000 silver. So that's already I keep saying silver. 3,000 gold. So that puts our total to 7,000 gold if we want to buy the two most expensive skins in the market here. Now, I do like the Royal Ox. I think a little bit more better than the Auction House Ox. They kind of do have different styles. This one's more grounded, more real. And then the Royal Ox has kind of this magical aspect to it. And then, of course, the Black Market Ox is a little bit different, more like a normal ox. But I think, of course, there's nothing that can match the Nightshade Unicorn or the Nightshade Horse. So I'm definitely going to buy this. So that's going to be our first purchase. That's 4,000 gold already. Let's just go ahead and pay for it. There we go. Instantly, the skin gets put on. And look how beautiful this unicorn or this horse is. It's very, very pretty. I really like this skin. This was probably the best purchase I'm going to make in the video. But gosh, very much like this skin. Now, let's move on to the oxes, because this gets a little bit weird. I could get the Royal Ox. It's a cool ox. But I could also get the Auction House. And the Auction House ox is half the price of the Royal Ox. So I'm going to have to make a decision here. Now, it's actually a pretty hard one, to be honest. I think I might go for the Auction House. It just feels like it's more grounded, more real. It does feel like it's more bulky on each side. They have like logs here and then like chest. It's a little bit better than the black market because these I just have like little stuff around here. But this one does look like it's bigger. It's a bigger ox. It's carrying a lot of stuff. And then when you go to the Royal Ox, it just feels like you're just... I don't know, it just doesn't feel like an ox. It's really cool skin. When I first saw the skin, I was like really amazed on how cool it is. It just doesn't do it for me. I just like the lettering here, like kind of like whatever, the marks here, the blue marks, and the blue eyes. I'm going to get the skin later on, but I think for this video, I'm going to be getting the Auction House Ox for sure. As you can see, one of the horns, it's broken, so that's pretty cool. So let's actually buy it. And look at it. It looks like a very, very unique skin. It's not unreal like the Royal Ox. It doesn't put you out of the game, but it's bulky. It has logs. Those logs definitely make this skin. And it definitely improves the way you look at an ox and the way you handle an ox. So that leaves us with 6,500 gold left. And if we look at the price value of that, that's 23 million silver. What I'm going to do is actually sell my gold and get that silver. So let's go ahead and do that. The measurement, well, let's try again. Okay, someone got fulfilled. Is everyone just going to get fulfilled? Alright. Guys, I actually have never sold my gold. Or actually, I haven't done it for a while. So it's 6,500. I usually keep my gold. There we go. I guess people are just filling it. That's 24 million silver. That's a lot of silver. I could end the video here, and that could help me out for a lot of stuff for this account if I want to start leveling it up, or if I want to start like ganking, or even if I want to start doing some very, very high silver trading in the black market or something like that. But I want to buy a cool skin. I want to buy an expensive skin that I can probably find in the market, or an expensive mount. So let's go back. And let's try making a decision for which mounts, which rare mounts we would like to buy. No, not tier 5. So these, of course, are going to be out of our budget. This is crazy. There's a Swift Claw going for 227 million. That's crazy. Even the Black Panther, don't buy this. I mean, if you have this money, I mean, I don't know what to tell you, but just don't buy this. It's kind of stupid. Now, the Transport... actually, these are command mathematics. These are the big boys that they use for big battles. But I want to get something cheap. I want to get something between the 10 mil and the 15 mil. That leaves enough silver for me to do other videos. But that also gets me a pretty cool skin. But I think I'm going to stay away from the horses and from the eagles. I don't like the dire bear much. I already have the giant horse. Recruiter's ram would be pretty cool. I lost my grizzly bear. That actually went up in price a lot. So, husky at 5 mil. What if I get 2 skins? Yeah, okay, we're going back into the more general mounts. Yeah, let's move up a little bit. So, you could get a husky for 5 mil. And that leaves around 10 mil for me to waste on another mount. Which I think I'm going to do that. That sounds like a good deal. So, let's get the husky. Again, this is stupid. I'll never buy stuff like that. So, about 5 mil. So, let's do that. Buy the husky. Okay. And then we got around 10 mil. That leaves me around 9 mil left in my account. So, let's just go ahead and go down into the 10 mil. Which is around this area. I could go a little bit over budget. So, I can get the Recruiter's Ram. It's pretty cool. I've seen a lot of YouTubers use this for something special, but yeah, the RAM seems like the one I should be going for. I already have the dire bore, the Spectre dire bore. I don't like the saddle dire bore. Yeah, it's too expensive and doesn't do much in my opinion. Could get the bone horse, the Spectre bone horse. Yeah, let's go ahead and go for the ram. Now this is very expensive skins. Let's actually go for the cheapest one. So ram. Okay. Hopefully there's. Oh wait, I'm gonna have to go recruiter's ram. Recruiter's ram. And go cheapest. That's pretty expensive still. So that's it. So these are all of the mounts and skins that we got this video. In my opinion, I made good purchases. Let me know in the comment section below if you would have done something different. But now I have 9 million, and that gives me other opportunities and other ideas to do other videos with these 9 million, such as very high expensive black market flipping, which I actually haven't tried yet. And that's where the big boys play for the big auctions. So like something very, very, very expensive, starting like at 4 mil. Well, let's just go over. So we got the Ox skin, and this is a very, very cool skin. Once again, the best part is definitely the missing horn or a horn piece, as well as the logs. And then we got the horse, and I am very much overweight, but very cool Nightshade unicorn. I'm definitely going to be using this anytime I wear a horse. Maybe they'll come out with a better horse skin later on, but this is definitely the best horse skin for now. Then we got the Husky. This is actually, believe it or not, the first time I'm ever wearing a Husky. And oh my gosh, I gotta put my Battle Eagle away. But this is the Husky. Very, very cool. If you look at the speed, it has a gallop speed of 132%, which is very, very good. It's very, very fast, and it has a very cool ability. And I actually just think it's a very cool skin. Now let's move on into the Recruiter's Ram. This I actually haven't worn either, and yeah, it's pretty cool. You're just kind of like grabbing the horns, and the speed of this, it does seem pretty fast if I look at it. It actually doesn't have much speed. It has a gallop speed bonus of 75, so it's a very, very you know, expensive mount, but you're getting it because of the collection. You're not getting it because of the stats. That's what most of the recruiter mounts are for. They're just for collection. And collectors like having these kind of mounts. So that's pretty much all. That concludes this video. Spending 12,000 gold and buying 2 cool skins and 2 very, very rare mounts, and expensive mounts. Now, of course, the Battle Eagle, I could have easily sold it for around 33 million silver, and I could have done another mount. But in my opinion, this is just such a cool mount. Definitely keeping it. And it has a very cool abilities as well. And if you want to see my review of this mount, there will be a link in the description to that video. With that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you guys later on my next video. Peace.